since 1992. Live from Charlotte, this is Wbtv News on your side.
Now at 11 o'clock, a first alert in effect. Scattered showers and storms are moving in overnight. We're going to track what could hit your neighborhood. And a Concord police officer out of a job tonight, just months after he shot and killed a man attempting to rob a car dealership. Plus, our Brandon Hamilton is in Union County.
While kids are out of school for the summer, Union County deputies are hard at work to make sure your child is safe next school year.
Also tonight, at a time when gas prices are soaring, a gas chain in the Carolinas is offering a special deal in time for the upcoming holiday weekend. Thank you for joining us here for your news at 11 o'clock. I'm Molly Grantham. We do begin tonight with some storms drifting into our area. Here's a look at our first alert Doppler radar. You can see spots of scattered showers in certain areas, maybe your neighborhood, depending where you are right now. Meteorologist Rachel Coulter is here live. So Rachel, you're tracking all of it for the whole area. How long will this last?
You know, this is going to be a thing that's going to be with us through the overnight, and we could even see some lingering impacts into the morning commute. And I have some new model data in that I want to show you here in a few minutes, so stay tuned through the 11 o'clock. I'll show you that here coming up, but I do want to show you radar already because we're starting to see those spotty showers, so just some showers over Mecklenburg County into portions of York and Lancaster counties. Chester County's had some rumbles of thunder, and that's been the case primarily over South Carolina so far. We'll zoom in a little bit closer, and I'll take you out to our South Carolina regions where we're seeing some moderate steady rainfall right now. Right over I-77, that extends out towards 321. So if you're listening in from Chester, we've got some rain out that way. That's going to continue out towards Lancaster County, just to the south of Lancaster. And we've got some more showers developing here, really along the North Carolina, South Carolina state line to the south of Monroe, with even a little light band of rain that's making it over 485, working up 77, even to the north and east of uptown Charlotte, seeing a little bit of rain as well. So these rain chances are going to stay fairly steady through the overnight into tomorrow morning. Otherwise, temperatures will also stay steady. We really have only dropped 1 degree in the past about 6 hours or so in the Charlotte Metro. We've had all that cloud cover. Temperatures are going to be picking up. Dew point's going to be picking up. And of course, we're tracking those rain chances as well. Look at that 7 day in just a few minutes, Molly.
Rachel, thank you. New now at 11 o'clock, a Concord police officer is off the job, fired months after he shot and killed a burglary suspect. Tonight, the Concord police chief says Officer Timothy Larson was, quote, being untruthful about what happened, not only to Concord police, but also to the State Bureau of Investigations. The man who was killed has family who loved him. And today they were in court with their lawyers and saw body cam video of the shooting. Our Nikki Hauser is live. So, Nikki, the officer is being fired nearly 5 months after the fact.
Right, exactly, Molly. And every time an officer does shoot someone here in North Carolina, agencies like the SBI do have to get involved. They have to decide whether it was warranted. So although it took this long to get here, now that officer is fired. The DA is investigating, and the mother of the man who was killed, she says this shouldn't have happened at all.
They took my son. He murdered him. He shot him in cold blood.
Sad and angry. That's how Virginia Tayara is responding after her family was allowed to see the video of her son's death. That was shown on Tuesday.
And I want the city of Concord to make some changes in the way they do police business.
Concord police say Officer Timothy Larson shot and killed Brandon Combs on February 13th. Police say he was attempting to steal a car at the modern Nissan on Concord Parkway. Now, they initially said Officer Larson had told Combs multiple times to stop and that he refused, leading to a fight between the two where Officer Larson fired his gun at Combs, who later died. But family lawyers, after seeing the body camera footage,
that did not happen,
say Combs was actually attempting to run away and posed no immediate threat when the video shows he was shot 5 times.
Bam, 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 bam.
And died.
At no point did we ever see Brandon Combs pose a threat to that officer.
According to this disciplinary report written by the Concord Chief of Police that WBTV obtained Tuesday, Officer Larson declined to answer questions and lied about what happened on multiple occasions, both to Concord PD and the SBI, leading to this, Larson's official termination as an officer. While Combs' mother did not want to see the video showing her son's death,
I just want the officer held accountable.
she says she does want to see something change. Now, like we told you, the Cabarrus County District Attorney is now getting involved in this. They are doing a full investigation, and in a statement to us, they also said that this is going to take a little bit of time, but being as thorough as they can in this is their priority. Live in Concord tonight, I'm Nikki Hauser, WBTV, on your side.
We know you'll keep following it for us, Nikki. Thank you. Now to a developing story in Noda, one of Charlotte's most popular neighborhoods. Investigators say they do have a person of interest after an officer was shot in that area last night. It happened at the Blind Pig in Noda. CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings says someone fired shots into the building and outside of it. The officer was outside when he was shot in the leg. Now, we spoke with a bartender today and a man who was nearby when it happened, and they both say it was chaotic.
Patron didn't want to leave at the end of the night. We escorted him out, and he shot at the door.
All of a sudden, we hear pops around the corner, and then two police officers ran up. One was carrying a rifle, one had a handgun out, and they asked where it came from. I said around the corner, and I didn't know what happened, and then they went charging around, and then I heard two more pops.
No one else was hurt in the shooting and no arrests yet. But again, police do now have a person of interest they are talking with this evening. We, of course, will keep you updated. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police say this is the third time an officer was shot at in the last week. The first was last Thursday, June 23rd, on Hunting Ridge Lane. Then Sunday during an armed robbery near a Food Lion on Tuckasegee Road. New now at 11 o'clock, Gaston County police say they need your help finding a man who was reported missing almost a week ago. Take a good look at the photo on your screen. This is a picture of Gerald Milton Kirkpatrick. He is 65 years old and missing from Dallas in Gaston County. His family last saw him on Jessica Lane last Wednesday. Now, Mr. Kirkpatrick was driving a white Mercedes-Benz, like the one you see here, North Carolina tag HBK 4881. So if you see him, please call Gaston County Police or 911 right away. New now at 11 o'clock. School might be out for summer, but school safety is still very much in and on the minds of parents. How can it not be? We have seen what can happen. The massacre at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas was just a month ago. 19 students and 2 teachers killed. Since then, deputies in Union County have been getting hands-on training to make sure they know how to respond if a threat was inside one of its schools. Our Brandon Hamilton is in Monroe tonight with this story. Brandon.
Molly, every sworn deputy is going through this training. It puts them in a scenario of someone armed inside of a school. They get the call, they go in. The hope is that if this happens in real life, no time is wasted to save lives.
We pray that 911 call never comes in.
An armed person inside of a school. That's a call no one hopes to have to make.
We also want to be prepared in the case that it does happen.
But Uvalde reminded us all what can happen. And in the month since then, deputies in the Union County Sheriff's Office have been training, learning techniques on how to properly respond if an armed shooter was here, how to neutralize the threat and regain safety of the school.
It's important that there's a uniform style of training, a uniform method used. That way, no matter who may respond to the school or to any crisis event within the county, whichever deputy may respond is trained on a program where they can all integrate together and respond together.
School safety is a hot topic.
At the
time it took law enforcement to respond last month to Robb Elementary School in Uvalde remains under investigation.
Response to the attack at Robb Elementary was an abject failure.
Here in Union County,
We want deputies on scene as fast as possible. That's why we also, in our staging of deputies around the county, we're very methodical.
Tuesday night, just another example of how they say they'll make sure they do respond quickly through training like this and a school resource officer on every campus.
We're working to put an SRO in every school to protect these students and to make sure that there's a deputy already on scene, that there's no response time, that deputy's already there, and that if a threat or if a person does pose a threat of violence to our schools, that deputy can take action immediately to stop that threat.
Molly, earlier this year, the department did receive funding for 4 extra SRO positions. That is on the elementary school level. And parents, Lieutenant May also told me that the purpose of this training is to bring that peace of mind, knowing your child is safe. Reporting in Union County, Brandon Hamilton, WBTV, on your side.
A great inside look there, Brandon. Thank you. On Capitol Hill today, stunning testimony before the January 6th committee about what went on behind the scenes in the days and hours before the attack. The aide to former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, Cassidy Hutchinson is her name, says she was told about how President Donald Trump reacted when his chief Secret Service agent refused to bring him to the U.S. Capitol after directing the crowd there. Take a listen.
The president said something to the effect of, "I'm the effing president, take me up to the Capitol now." To which Bobby responded, "Sir, we have to go back to the West Wing." The president reached up towards the front of the vehicle to grab at the steering wheel. Mr. Engel.
She also testified former President Trump was angry and metal detectors prevented some of his supporters from getting into the rally. Former President Trump tweeted that he barely knows Hutchinson. Next here at 11 o'clock, baby formula still hard to find.
Parents are just defeated standing in the formula aisle.
But tonight, there is some hope on the horizon. Why the end might soon be in sight. Plus, emotions spilling out in the South Carolina State House today with protesters on both sides of the abortion issue riled up about the state's new fetal heartbeat law. Rachel?
And we have some showers and storms drifting northward so far through the overnight period, and a few of those could be around for the morning commute. I'll have a look at your hour-by-hour forecast coming up.
You're watching Charlotte's best and most trusted news at 11 o'clock. We'll be right back.